Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is Mr. T, and today we're going to be playing some Clash of Clans back in the Champions League here. I'm going to show you some Town Hall 10 attacks that I did on my Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10 using Laloonion. I want to talk about some of the things that you should look for, and I'm going to go from the lowest level of difficulty all the way up to the highest level of difficulty. Let's talk about that. So the lowest level of difficulty will be a base that looks like this. If you look at it, this attack took about 1 minute and 12 seconds. I did not 3-star. You're probably not going to 3-star most Town Hall 10s that you see in Champions or beyond as a Town Hall 9 without heroes. It is probably not going to happen, and definitely not with Laloonian. I want to make that clear because I don't have a magic formula. I'm just a guy that plays Clash of Clans and can do so well. But I am not someone that's going to be 3-starring Town Hall 10s with really good defenses pretty easily using no heroes with Lavaloonion. That's not gonna happen, guys. You're asking for too much. So let's back up off those expectations a little bit, but let's see what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a Town Hall 10 with pretty good level defenses, but a really terrible base design. I'm seeing an air sweeper upgrading and another air sweeper pointing toward the east there. So where do you think I'm gonna come from in this base? Now, those of you that have seen my videos in the past, you know that I'm going to come in from this western side because the air sweepers are pointing away from it. And also, it looks like there's a very natural funnel. If I'm able to take out these two air defenses, this air defense and this archer tower, and this air defense and this archer tower, a bunch of my balloons are going to go straight for those X-bows in the center, taking out, going toward that queen, and my minions are going to follow suit. So that's where I'm going to go. I don't care what's in the clan castle because there's not much out here, so my minions are going to be able to funnel into the center pretty quickly, and I can rage the minions in the center to take out whatever opposing clan castle they have, and even if they did, I can use my poison and my heal spell to keep my balloons up. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to come in from the western side with my balloons and my hounds. I drop in my hounds first. I'm going to try taking out these air defenses out first. Let's see if I can do that effectively here. I got only an archer tower and an air defense targeting this an archer tower and an air defense targeting my lava hound there. Everything was taken out. Now look at what's left in the center. We got a bunch of minions, a bunch of balloons. These inferno towers are on single target. Again, this is the easiest type of Town Hall 10 that you're gonna see here. Regardless of the level of the defenses, it doesn't matter. You got single target infernos, you can hit it. I use my heal spell here, keep my balloons up. I don't know if I used that heal spell a little bit too early. I may have waited a little bit and used it closer to this Tesla farm here on the left side. But oh well, that's okay. And I'm gonna struggle here again in Town Hall because I didn't save any minions toward the end, and I'm only going to have this one minion and this one little lava pup that are going to make it there because these minions are gonna get shot down by that archer tower and the air defense. But if you look at the left side here, we're actually doing pretty good. I drop a haste spell there to speed up those balloons, try to get the air defense in time, but I didn't have success doing that. But that's okay because I still have a minion and a lava pup here on the Town Hall that are able to take it out. I already have the 70%, and that's all I want. I'm farming. I'm not really trying to do a war attack, so I'm gonna go for that. 2 stars, 12 trophies. Don't care about the loot. That's 2 stars. Now let's look at another type of base that's a little bit harder. Now, in that last base, the defenses were pretty spread out, and that makes it very easy to have a lot of your balloons survive. In this base, the defenses are not so spread out. I believe there are Teslas here in the center, including these 2 multi-target infernos. This is a tougher attack, and I'm saying it's tougher because you have pretty good level archer towers here, decent level air defenses. I mean, they are max for Town Hall 9, not for Town Hall 10, but that's okay. You're gonna find a lot of bases like this in Champions League. There's only took a couple next, actually less than 10. So you're gonna find plenty of bases like this. And I'm gonna come in from the south here because I wanna get that queen. I wanna funnel everything toward those air defenses. And from the outside in, I want to make sure that a bunch of balloons funnel straight into the center toward the Town Hall and a bunch of minions as well. So I'm gonna come in straight from the south because these air sweepers are facing left and up. Wow, this is like northwest. I don't know why this air defense is facing this way. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever because this one then should be facing southeast to cover as much of the base as possible. It's really poor base design, but everything in this base looks extremely funnelable. From the air defenses outside in, everything's gonna funnel straight into the center. So let's look at this here. I drop my lava hounds, drop my balloons. Look at how these balloons do in the center. I'm dropping my haste spells so that these balloons are able to take out the air defense, the X-Bell, and the Archer Tower. And these balloons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, are able to funnel into the center, as well as these like 12 or 15 minions that I have there in the middle. So that's exactly what's going to happen. These outside balloons go toward the outside, take everything out, and these balloons in the center are going to eventually make their way into the center there. I'm going to drop both haste spells that I have in the center because I notice I have a Tesla and a multi-target Inferno. I have absolutely no time to waste, and I have a bunch of minions back here that are going to make it into that center. If somehow any of those Inferno Towers stay alive, I need those minions to be under rage and to take out that Town Hall as quickly as possible. And that's what I'm hoping for here. But my balloons come in clutch and they take out the multi-target Infernos. I don't really care what I get after this in this attack because I already got the 2-star. 70% is extra, but I was able to get the 2-star with this attack. Again, without heroes. I have my heroes active. If you look at the bottom left of my screen, my heroes were active. I just didn't use them, guys. I'm trying to stay true to the strategy and trying to show you what happens. So now let's look at an attack that's a little bit harder, and I'm going to show you this because, again, I want you to see why I don't normally hit Town Hall 10s. I can, I just don't. Normally. Let's see again. Alright guys, so this attack is a 1-star attack. I'm going to let you know that now. It did not go very well for me. I got the 50%, but I was not able to get the Town Hall. Why? Well, if you look at where these air sweepers are facing, they're facing straight toward the southeast. This probably means that if you're an air attacker, they want you to attack from the west or from the northwest, which I took the bait because my thought process was I can take out this Inferno quickly and maybe get the minions and the balloons to funnel straight into the center here to take out the Dark Elixir storage and the Town Hall. The reason that didn't happen is because there are no defenses around this Town Hall and this Dark Elixir storage, and they're very centralized, so it makes it very difficult for the balloons to funnel straight into the center, and it makes it likely that they are going to go around the Town Hall and the Dark Elixir storage. This is also true for the minions. Without heroes, a base like this is very, very difficult to 2-star with Lavaloonion. Very easy to 1-star. Actually, anything is really easy to 1-star with Lavaloonion because you can get that 50% pretty easily by taking out certain things. If you're strategic about it, you can bring a couple archers in your strategy. Now I come in from the west there. I try to funnel with the haste spell my troops into the center, but it's taking way too long. There's a level 3 Inferno Tower, and it's gonna take way too long for everything to funnel into the center. However, right here, I'm actually looking pretty good. I got these balloons that are going straight toward the middle there, but they're not gonna go toward this Inferno Tower here. They're gonna keep going toward the bottom. So when these minions funnel toward the top, which they will, they're not gonna have any support. So look, I got a bunch of minions there, but this Inferno Tower started taking them out. I got some balloons that funneled up here, but the multi-target Inferno's taking them out again. And all of these defenses that are very close together, you got an Archer Tower, a Tesla, another Archer Tower, as well as the Inferno Tower, they're too close together. That first base that I showed you is the prime base, multi-target Inferno or not, that you want to hit because that type of base has spread out point defenses. So to recap here, guys, spread out point defenses is what you want to look for. Spread out Inferno Towers or Inferno Towers that are very easy to funnel into. Find Inferno Towers that are single target and find X-Bows that are single target or that are grounded as well, because it's going to make it a lot easier for you. Now, my thing is though, why hit Town Hall 10s? If you're at Town Hall 9 and you're in Champions League, even in my first push, I never have problems finding Town Hall 9s. Now, I'm pretty patient. I'll wait a good 10 minutes to find the right base, given that I can gain 20 cups from it. I'll wait 20 minutes for that. See, I can get 30 cups from this base, but the defenses are not very spread out, and if I were to go in from the south, which is where I would most likely be able to get that 2-star, since the Town Hall has a very good funnel toward it, but these air sweepers are facing down. I'm not going to hit this base. Let's see here. Number 2, spread out defenses. Okay, I got single target Inferno on the bottom. I got the air sweepers facing to the southwest and to the northeast. So I could coming from the southeast here, but I don't want to do that. They have very high level point defenses, not a lot of loot, and I actually want a little bit of loot here because I want to put my heroes down again. So I'm not going to hit that base. Now, Pretty good loot. Again, close in defenses. Okay, I'm at search number 4 here. Search number 5, another Town Hall 10, multi-target Infernos. Okay, cool. Search number 6. Pretty decent amount of loot, but pretty high level defenses. Everything in the core is centralized. Expos on air, multi-target Infernos. Not gonna hit this. You have to be selective with the bases that you hit. Otherwise, this strategy doesn't work as well. Here we go. 26 cups, 3,200 Dark Elixir. I don't care what the base looks like. This is what, and it's a Town Hall 9. It's what I'm gonna hit. Because why would I make it unnecessarily more difficult on myself when in 6 searches, I can find a good Town Hall 9? I hope I'm not being too harsh for those of you that have asked me this question. I don't mean to make it seem like you're dumb or anything. I'm so sorry if that's the way I'm coming across, guys. I keep getting this question a lot, and it's really frustrating because why would I make it more difficult for myself than I really have to do it? I'm going to drop my lava hounds here from the western side. I'm going to try to get all these balloons to funnel in toward the center, and I'm going to drop in the haste on the flanks so that that's able to happen pretty well. These balloons in the middle are going to hopefully funnel straight toward the center here, and here we go. We got just that to happen. So got a couple balloons going toward the center, gonna have a couple more. Not gonna drop in the heal spell yet. I'm going to wait because my balloons are not getting hit too hard, and I'm gonna drop it now because I start seeing that they start going down. I'm gonna drop in the haste spell here on the top because I think that those balloons can take out quite a bit of what's left over of that base there on the eastern side, and I was right. I got plenty of balloons left. This might look like a 3-star here, guys. We have a few balloons there in the bottom. They are able to take out the air defense, and I have a horde of balloons left that are going to be able to take out that last archer tower, which is the last line of defense. Got a couple minions here on the outside, and that's a result of the way that I deploy the minions. You're always going to have some in the flanks if you deploy from the outside in, and if you rage up the center so that a bunch of stuff in the center is going to get raged up, and some things by default are going to funnel toward the outside and stay on the flanks while the balloons take care of the middle. Pretty easy 3-star there, guys. 26 cups gained, 3,200 Dark Elixir, and a great loot bonus. That's what I'm looking for in 6 searches. Why would I hit a Town Hall 10 and make it more difficult on myself if I can just do this? However, I hope that my strategy guide helped you guys out in some way. I know I'm a little rambly, but I think I make some pretty good points when I'm talking about what Town Hall 10s I would look for if I were to want to hit Town Hall 10s, which I don't generally want to. I hope that makes sense to you guys, and I hope that you like this video. Drop a like in the section below, and let me know if you want to see more of this content like this. I could just show you pushing videos where I'm just showing you milestones and benchmarks, but I also like making videos like this where I'm actually hopefully teaching you something about the strategy and why it is that I love it so much. It has a very high percentage of 3-starring against Town Hall 9s, especially with those spread out base designs like that last base that I hit. But again, this isn't a type of strategy that is automatic. I may make it look that way because I know how to use it very well, but it's not automatic, guys, and it can be very difficult to hit effectively with this strategy if you're not used to it. Please let me know in the comment section below if there's something I could do to make it more appealing to you or to make it more understandable. And I really like presenting you with this content. So thank you so much for watching. This is Mr. T. Peace.